All right, the next core distinctive is personally just one of my favorites. After looking at how the gospel is central to all of life, not just conversion, but to all things, right? This next one is kind of on the heels of that, because the gospel impacts all of life, and because the gospel is powerful, and because the gospel, it's the unstoppable gospel. It's going to spread to the ends of the earth. It's going to go to the nations. It's going to truly, like Psalm 2, like Psalm 110 says, like Isaiah 2, like all these beautiful promises. The gospel is going to impact all of life and all of societies. The next core distinctive is what we would call the lordship of Christ. In fact, we are slowly going through a Sunday school series called The Lordship of Christ by Vern Poitras, and showing how the Lordship of Christ, the gospel is comprehensive and impacts all things. Jesus Christ is not only Lord of the church, but of politics, education, art, entertainment, literature, economics, exercise, food, and everything else. And we're called to do all of that to his glory, for his praise, for his fame. There's no realm of creation that is not ultimately governed by the Bible, or that is unrelated to Christ's work of redemption. So this is like the Abraham Kuyper quote. We're Kuyperian in this sense, that there's not one square inch in this entire domain whereby the Lord Jesus Christ does not say and declare mine. Obviously, that's a paraphrase, but it's that Kuyperian reality where Christ and his lordship is meant to transform all of society. And we do this, right? We're not saying that anyone has to hold a Kuyperian view or call themselves that. We're not saying that anyone has to be optimistic about eschatology, and to have a post-millennial hope, so to speak. We're not saying that people need to hold that in our church. What we're saying is that is our flavor, though. That is what we are about. That is what we will be preaching from that standpoint, that Christ and his gospel impact all of society, and that Jesus is Lord of all. And we're going to be optimistic. We're going to be ambitious. We're going to push that narrative till the cows come home, so to speak. So this distinctive is just beautiful in my opinion, and it really gets the Christian church fired up to embrace and savor Christ, to look at him, to see him, to savor him, and then to do that, and then to go into all of the world proclaiming that gospel hope in every sphere and every detail of life.